pictures from the side.
Oh, come on, give me some stars. Wait,
Okay, I can do that.
Touch.
How much are these?
$30. Look at you, I'm not even making money.
I'm going to be an advocate for this SpinGym. This is the cool. I was started telling other people this is what I do. So anyway, I know you got me yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
And have you tried this thing? You're trapped. What is this?
That's funny.
I got my labs, yeah.
This is a crazy product here that's sold almost 500,000. I think 100,000 at dinner tables.
So how do you use it on the lower half of your body?
Well, you can lock it to your thumbs and do your legs this way. It's really good ab by sitting in a chair, and you don't sit with the back, you sit sideways. If you lean back a few degrees, about 15, 20 degrees, you will feel amazing here. If you look this direction while you're doing it, unbelievable. The DVD has a bunch of different workout sessions, so here's she's going to show it.
Can you help her?
Sure.
Because I'm not telling her how to use it right.
Okay.
So he's going to tell you.
Go back. Arch back. Right there. 9, 8. No, I don't have to be right. I mean, I don't see it every time. It's all. It is all cool. 10. Come on. 9, 8, 7. Can you do me a favor? Can you just keep going. I need you to. I need them to tell you what's going on. Go back. Will you tell her? Stop right there. Keep going. Keep going. In and out. Come on. 9. Will you tell her what you see? What's firing on you? No. Underarm, back, ab. It works everything.
I'm feeling it in my labs. I'm feeling my triceps. Feel my legs and my triceps.
Now, you didn't even turn the obliques. One more thing I just want to share with you. Stay right there. Face this right here. Right here. No. Your legs straight. Straighten your arms. Lean back. Straighten your arms like you're off Superman. Come back. You tell her, what do you feel oblique-wise?
Oh, I'm feeling my right oblique.
Come here.
And now I'm starting to feel my left oblique.
Oh, I can see it.
Yep. But I'm feeling all this stuff too.
Every single thing is then. You want to get advanced with me?
Oh my God, I just ate. I'm getting ready for this.
Now, can you come in for a second? Stand up. You tell me what product can you change that? There's nothing. Now, one more thing. Go back. Make it like
150 or 30. And you come in colors.
I would definitely give you yours. Here's mine. And yours. And I have 5 colors left. I'm
a nutritionist and a health coach.
I'm sure at the end of the conference, like, what do you do?
Okay, so do you have green?
Green. I think we have a green, yes.
Let me show you something.
Oh, that's all right.
I gotta go skip
I could get you a green upstairs for you. Is that what you want, green? I'll get you a green one. Aha. No wonder you want that. Smarty Pants. Is that your product?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to hear about this. Because you know, she's on HSN like 6-8 times a month. She has connections in Canada. She's done a number of television.
What Smarty Pants does is releases weekends away for women.
Okay, so it's not a physical product. Okay, gotcha.
Substance-wise, agree. So this is our first one. So it's a brand new business. We're going to take over this historic retail.
Did you just create this weekend? Somebody said they came up with an idea of experience tours? No, so this is something you've always been doing.
No, this is our first weekend is going to be November 8th through 10th, 2013.
In what city?
In Ingersoll, Ontario, which is about halfway between Toronto and Detroit.
Okay.
So, luxury hotel, fun and laughter.
Right.
We're going to start out with a pajama party, and then the Saturday is full of workshops that are all about some new experience. So, you know, laughter is the best medicine, flirty dancing, healthy vibrations, find the Jezebel in you.
Right.
And Sunday we're going to do learn to meditate and let's try journaling.
Yeah, we just went to a private island where they hired us to speak, and then the next morning on the beach, we did a SpinGym at sunrise. It was beautiful. Yeah, so that's what you're thinking, that kind of thought. Or even just having them available for the guests.
Well, I'm thinking that we...
Thank you.
Dan Miner?
Yes.
Canada, where from? Excellent. Victoria.
I love it. So when did you conceive this?
In February of this year.
Yes. Beautiful brochure.
So what I was thinking, if you look at it, obviously you can sell me anything, but I was thinking, we're looking for smarty stuff. So we've got a gal over in China right now looking for smarty stuff.
Right.
So wallets,
Right. So yeah, so we can do the green and yellow. The cords can be yellow, and she's done that on HSN before, and it's a pretty popular combo. And it can have your branding on it as well, so you can have your name, logo, or URL and such. They come with a bag and a DVD and such, so you can put other materials in here, and then we give them a 1-year free membership to Forbes membership sites, but you know, we could do a private label kind of one, that a co-branded one, where they come to some kind of maybe your website / SpinGym or Forbes, and then we redirect them. So those are the kinds of things we can do for groups. And so she sells them for 20, and they retail for 35 plus shipping. Shipping them up to Canada, I'll have to check what she does with that. And then it depends on the quantity. She can go lower. But typically, getting a few dozen, it's $20 cost. So, and they retail, like I say, online for $34.95.
So do you run a chapter?
But I'll get you one. I got one upstairs. Yeah, but I like this concept. Yeah. Very much so.
My plate, John, your table.
Certainly. Thank you. You bet.
I've been asked, is that a designer jacket? I was like, no, Chinatown. But we get them on vacation, so I've got one from Chinatown, one
Officially, this is
Ty?
Yeah.
Hi, tonight, as the man who knows much more about
there's nobody, they didn't have time.
well, this is it. So help listen to this. Can I write on this?
Well, they help pay for everything.
Help nutrition. All the things that we've been looking into.
And I don't, not
Advocating for
everybody
everybody.
realize that.
So I cannot reach out and not forget this. And we hope there's a new car. I gotta go get my car. And, she just lost 25.
So it takes a special person.
It's a franchise license.
No way.
Yeah, and
When
if
did
that's
that
the
occur?
case, I mean, I throw my hat in the ring to see if, because it isn't my major source of business. I could look at that's what I do. So I thought it was
My jacket or my skirt?
and so I figured it was enough. However, when I found out that it's possible that I have to put up money to do this, and that's like,
Is that something new?
I just talked to somebody from Canada yesterday.
Because I sent you. I'm very intuitive, so that's why I asked. You just lost how much?
Oh, okay.
I love this jacket.
All right. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is and then she's gonna make me famous. No, seriously, grab her photo.
Yeah, the last thing I want to do is that's absolutely. But then I didn't know how that could be because they have a turnover.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the real there's a bit of green in that. It's kind of a darker green. It's not that color green, it's a little darker. That's the pan.
You know what? You blow up every time you fall.
I'll be right back with the green. I need to get that from Miss Amy. Is that all right?
$17 or whatever. You know, it's like, that's why I'm like, I think I've been in multiple organizations. More power to you.
If she was smart, that's what she would promote.
And I signed up for it.
She doesn't say that. She doesn't say you can figure out this thing.
Outstanding personality.
You've got a beautiful spot. You have a little beautiful
$16 a month divided by $3,000.
Keep going. Keep going.
Jen, you're going to see her tonight?
Yes, okay.
No.
Keep going. Stretch those breasts, baby. Stretch those breasts.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Did you go? So, yes, 9 minutes. 8. Now, turn your hand to the side. Now, let me tell you something, guys. You don't play with it. You do 3 to 5 minutes and you got you. Come on, 9. 8. Don't block your bond. Find your muscle. Right here. Find this muscle right back here and squeeze it. Squeeze.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Way back. This is the best one. What if they put your hands forward. All hands way forward. You should be real kind of shoulder blades. Okay, that is burning up that fat. Now, now watch. Watch what happens when you add your hip. Your thumb straight, your hand straight. Just do what you just did. Only back here. That. 8. Come on. 7. Okay. You're not exaggerating. You can do it really high. 5. Come on. 4. 3. Don't let the sag. 3. 1. Oh my God. When you do that, what happens is you don't use any of these muscles. You ignite those muscles. They burn fuel. And you look more chiseled if you're back.
I saw that. I love it.
If you go, come on, thanks. No, I think I got it figured out. One, you turn it this way, it's all back to your arm. No, it's just going to make it easier. Elbow up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My intensity level is 10. Come here for a second. 8. That under your arm. Okay.
Oh my God. It is.
I know.
And right back here.
Yes.
It's like, can't they make a brother? Hold it? Okay. How did that?
Well, I get where you're going. Yes.
And then she told me one day.
Well, there are some women who are very popular. But I'll tell you what, it will change. It's about metabolism. Food is nice. But you tell me the one person in this entire room has worked out today and has worked out again. But it's 6 hours later.
Yes.
You do work out. And it's not a shame because I don't know what I thought that was funny. I would say. I'm not sure if anybody you do. No.
It's really not
Imagine it. What much more I be allowed. And back is fighting. She stops, she talks and starts laughing. She starts One more thing I love for us ladies. Unwound, no energy. Overhead. Overhead, stretch over. The more you get on this side, when you feel down.
Oh, yeah.
God, the other side.
Oh, and that's so neat.
Release right up and all the way up. Now go around. Go around. Same way. Doesn't that feel awesome? Yeah. I would love everyone to have one. I thought it was just you think I'm kidding, but I think, you know, it's funny, Mark was talking to Kim. Yes, he was saying, why do I want to have a difference? Because we all look like,
Because, oh, I don't know.
Because we've been sitting here and our houses are growing. Yeah. And we want energy.
And who's in the minority?
And Sandra's always said that was people to count. I've been covering for years. Don't you dare. That's only short.
We don't have.
How do you do it? I'm doing this joke for you. Okay? You married?
Yeah, that was my biggest question. Was that, because
When you wind up. I don't know about you, but I never told you to do it.
Oh my God, yes.
That is 6 inches.
Yes.
So that's what I have. My done.
This is it for colors. All the left is silver and gold.
Oh, good. I want a silver, please.
She has 10 wind up about saying
I sold 2 greens just when I went up there.
that's the first one you see.
I brought you good luck.
Yeah. It actually is more of the color of green that you like. Have you even tried it yet? Okay, let's do that.
yeah, well, I
That's
was
pretty close.
thinking, last year
I thought it was dark green. If we do a minimum of 5,000, yeah, that's the crazy thing. So, but we're going to be coming out with more colors, and so if we do more greens, I'll ask her to do it. But like I said, we can change the cord color and make it yellow. Yeah, I don't think so.
I do prefer cash, but you'll take a credit card.
I'd give it to you if I had it.
Now, what was it, $20 if you were going to resell it?
Oh, yeah, I guess that. Oh, this is the green one. But that's
I have one green left.
She bought $50.
Okay.
No, I was going to say, you're going to be
For now,
Oh, you know what? At some point,
Okay, so we start about 6 inches apart. You wind up like a Ferris wheel, right? So about 15, 20 times a day. And then you come to complete stop. Okay? He always says, I can do it better. It's not really pull in your tooth. And just pull it out.
I wish I had
When you're finished with it, just stop and it's ready to go. So I'm going to show you.
you have a booth. Excellent. Excellent. Somebody said you didn't have a booth.
Cover.
So I'm probably the only one who does
Put one just towards the stomach.
Oh, yeah. I used to do first. I would just do
I love that.
I'll take it.
Would you go friend of mine? Because they need to know I have a booth.
Yeah.
Can't do this otherwise.
No, because I was like, oh my God.
Already got it?
No, I would never do that. That's not
Toy, right?
Yes. I was told, I think, it'd be a fun one.
Head. So you do this 5 minutes, you're a break.
Then you're going to want to sit up and listen to that.
Because I'm getting into blaze.
Well, at some point, that one's $99.
I keep one in my car, so I'm sitting at a stoplight or whatever. I go in my bathroom. It's kind of a nervous thing for me now. I'm always concentrating on my text, voicemail, and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I built a new nervous habit.
That's
It's a difference between being kind of flashy fun and seriously sexy.
and you're pushing.
You want it for the dog? That is, by the way, a year-long membership. I give it 20 hours of my talking.
And I want you to keep this with you and I.
Gold isn't down here. I'll have to run upstairs and get some gold. It's kind of an antique gold. It's not a shiny gold. Do you want to still see it?
Yeah. And I gotta tell you, though, I'm working on how to develop no technology. I've got to have it at the App Store. So you gotta know who you deal with someone with drive and no knowledge. But I can get it all. Yes.
You want me to have the right app on it? Right now, but I promise.
No, we're going to, well, let's call it. Yeah. Do you want me to wait? No, it's better to do this now. Linda, do I have your card?
I give it to your first lieutenant.
Don't forget it. Are you having a great conference?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
What's good? I mean, yeah, that was the best after.
I used to.
So how much is this sell for?
Retail at 58 and 68. It cost me about $8. And I have a
a company out of Boca Raton, Florida that handles all of my manufacturing, shipping, storage. You know, they're a huge company, so they basically Isn't she gorgeous? Yeah. Yeah, like, oh my God. This is Maddie. Very nice to meet you. Don't get rid of Thank you. Stay in touch.
Yes.
And I'll be gone?
Yes.
Talk all you want. I know, my God.
No, we can't talk all we want. We never leave.
Okay.
So, is the everybody?
There it is.
Yeah, I'm sure she's got this.
Do you have it in your database? You just never know.
And then I'm from Houston, and I'm with, you know, Tara and...
No, I know.
You just chase her down. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, see you later.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I want to...
Tara.
It might be sleeping. Good learn.
Oh, they just took my food? I turned around and just took my food. No.
Well, she should eat.
I don't need to be taught to eat. I'm gonna go get some. Hang on 2 seconds.
Yeah. I left all my cards upstairs.
Okay, I got this and this.
Oh wait, can you leave that? I think she's still getting it. Or is it? She's getting ready to eat. Someone took her plate. So you can just leave it. Thank you.
How are you? I may have one. Oh, no. I could package this one.
No, they don't talk to you.
Let me see if there's another.
You look at their face. They recline you back in this leather thing.
So what I'm thinking is that although it's not quite green,
Yeah. My mom does like he hasn't been able to get it started. Hers, and now I'm kind of like, holding out to
I know, but I couldn't get it to start. Couldn't get it to start. Then I came over. I think I got it.
And then you can also watch the video.
Yeah, you can't see it.
and do you have a card that I can add to our list?
Well, there's no rush. I'm here through Monday. And I'll just give you a quick recap on, I guess, what Marco wanted us to meet. So there's two things. One is the Rapture product, and that can be either manufactured through current manufacturer. I don't have a patent on the garment with straps because it looks too much like a dress, like on design, because they cross-reference.
Lifestyle changes.
So really, at the end of the day, my goal is first to market. I like coming up with ideas, and I love marketing them.
Where do you come from? Career-wise, what were you doing before that?
I used to have a recruiting firm, and that's how I know Mark, because we were an entrepreneurs organization together. And so I sold my company around 5 years ago, and just I have an exercise format as well, called cardio. And we're taught in actual nightclubs and in a training division. And
Wait.
So, okay, back up.
You know that I have a lighted version of this video.
Oh, you do? Oh, no way. Oh, how interesting is that? Well, we've got 300 instructors right now that are certified, and they
How did you get the how did you do that?
well, we used to teach in midnight clubs, and then we were approached by 24-Hour Fitness actually to develop a training, a gym version. So I own the trademarks, everything on it, it's all mine. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I still own that. That's great. I'm January 20th, t-shirt, 61,000. I'm always big money. I have a dream.
504. What could be more fun?
I am certified trainer.
Did you try it?
But I really look at yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Do that while I'm talking.
I already have the person that will bring on, and her name's Linda McHugh. You know Linda? Head of 24-Hour Fitness Global.
Ty, you didn't hear this part of her conversation. Come here for a second.
Did I miss one part?
Well, yeah,
Talked about a lot.
I didn't know.
No.
It's the new managing director.
So we'll bring them in if you want to take it and turn it into that.
She has a nightclub training concept
Yes.
with certification. And so I said,
She has 300 people right now, low YMCAs, the YWCAs.
and she just recommended this person.
So I don't know what happened.
So
I haven't been to a meeting.
you mentioned that you want to do some sort of certification training program to design that. The very first person, hands down,
Mary
is a must-hire. Her name is Linda McHugh.
Linda McHugh.
Linda McHugh knows the people that own Zoom personally. She's
really?
She was with 24-Hour Fitness for 23 years. Personal friend. I'll facilitate the introduction. And that's what she does for people. She just took the Leo and stroller stride and took her whole company to a whole other. Yeah. So she's a businesswoman and she does fitness. That's her shtick.
How do we
Did she tell you about the music yet?
hang on one second. How do we follow up?
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, well, I mean,
You have her number. Can you try her number?
well, we have a couple of things. Yes, I want to launch it. I own Christian cardio as well.
I want to connect with my brother.
To do a faith-based because we have access. So we met with Beyonce's dad 2 weeks ago, and he has an enormous catalog of music. That's the number one challenge for nightclub cardio itself is I can't make music CDs. So we have a way around it, but we don't produce DVDs or anything like that because of music rights. We don't have access to the music rights. And so we met with him. He has an enormous catalog of music because we do our class in Beyonce's nightclub. She has a club in Houston called House of Dairy On. And so he came over one day and was like, what's this going on over here? And, oh, fantastic. Beautiful. So we had a visit with him about the music, and what he wants us to do essentially is choreograph, do nightclub cardio.
No, I can remember.
He owns Destiny's Child, Chaka Khan, Beyonce, tons of music, to do. And he's also the second largest holder of faith-based music.
So I would also, because I just remember Forbes Riley, love to do the reverse royalty thing because we actually sell so many videos. And to have their music on, just means more royalty.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, that's two. You write that down so when I get home I have to remember that I
Jennifer,
because I'm gonna.
Yeah, and that's and so it's been great. And for instance, the YMCA. So that's nightclub cardio. Nightclub cardio is also just accepted to all high schools in the state of Texas.
Really?
A new PE3 program. I know the governor. So
You did all that? Who are you?
Well, I had a $20 million company. So I know business. I don't know people. And at a recruiting firm, I understand how things go. And so,
In your spare time, you decide to design a terry cloth. I'm sorry.
So I used to wear it for myself. I just made it for myself after I finished working out at the gym. I'd put it on and I was doing my hair and makeup because robes are so hot and bulky and the robes collar gets in the way. They're hot. Terry wraps, you look like you're wearing a tent. It's not attractive, it's not fitted. And the last choice is the towel, which falls off at the time. So what I did, I took off the sleeves essentially. I was like, can I fit it like a dress? So they're sized. They go small to 4X. The strapless goes to 6X. Give it 3 side panels. It's got a side tie so it stays on. For the one that wraps around, I got rid of the Velcro and I put a hook system in there. So if you have big girls, it holds good. If you don't have any, it goes over here too. So
this is my newest business.
What's so different about it is there's so many selling features to it. It's not a single panel that you go like this. And it's the perfect. Oh, let's do it.
You can help me out.
Let's do it. I would love that.
Absolutely hilarious.
Oh,
This is what I do.
Oh, that's so perfect.
You'll make it
She actually really sold 5,000
materials.
hard
Absolutely.
copies of her first
Done.
book all
Okay.
by herself.
How nice.
So
We'll get some good.
She's got two
you're
books.
tied up Monday, Tuesday, shooting a commercial.
Yes.
Can we schedule something Wednesday or
I
Thursday?
can actually talk Monday night. I think my shoot is only half a day.
I'm gonna give you
So I
one
have the other half of the day. I would really
Where
like
are
to.
you out of?
You're Dallas.
Oh, at Florida. Oh, okay.
So we're just
Okay.
an hour ahead. That's all.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's fine. And just one thing also before I forget, Time Life, we were at the DCAC Fitness Conference and they featured us. DCAC, they love us, the ladies. And so Time Life came in. Another friend of mine used to shoot infomercials. He did all of the $1 Million Man infomercials for them back in the day.
One of them.
He's my old trainer.
One of them.
So who I met with is Mitchell. And also Cindy, I think her name is. She's the head fitness. Mignon. Exactly. So they both came and I met with both of them. And well, what they did is they took it. They were like, they loved it. They loved it. They said, oh, the music's going to be a challenge. I mean, Mitchell was like so nice and helped me through all these things. And all of a sudden one day on TV I see this app roller thing and act now and get Dance Club Cardio DVD for free. And I was like, I know they did not take my format, knock it off with a totally different name.
and we're gonna do a drawing for
I was appalled. But I know that that's the way it works, and that's why I'm probably a lot like you, where I'm an incredibly good marketer, and I'm very smart with ideas, and I know how to get them going. I don't want to own a rope company. Next year, I like the one-hit wonder, make the money serve. It's very important to me to give back. I spend a lot of my time with nonprofits. It's very important to me. And that's where I want my life. I want to be a face-to-face philanthropist. That's my dream. That's what I work towards. So, anything I can do to get towards that that's my passion.
So my dream and goal right now is all the things that you've done with your party is to take SpinGym. I don't know if you've seen the friends.
Here it's like when you meet people and you don't see them all the time, you have to like
So in my own little
all my corporate ones are the only ones.
So we just
just the buzz. I mean, hello, you just got like bombarded.
We just blew through 100 I can't tell what I'm not actually sharing a booth with a friend of mine. I didn't really come with the idea. I just never been
a member for a long time.
Are you at IDEA?
I want to use.
Okay, well, Linda's at IDEA right now. So what I can do is have Linda McHugh.
Well, here's the thing. I just want to say I don't want it. That's not right. One is free to have a system.
Get on the phone after things are done.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I want it to be a course that people actually take. I really understand the logic.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm
But I just don't have that. You want to do an impression? I will send you that business plan.
Oh, you gave me.
Depositing your check.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
You gave me 60.
I
Just
can
make it
do
20.
that from A to deposit.
That's what I want. And I
That's because your money sticks together. Thank you for being so honest with me.
Of course I am.
Yeah, that's easy.
They said we were meant to meet each other, and I still got to figure out how to hook you up with Forbes.
your product and you.
One point here.
You're the one who sells my
So
Yeah, sure.
I need to take a few more notes real quick. And
Okay, so I need to know, submit your pitch.
Perfect. And just, oh, by the way, we also have Kids Club Cardio, which is an HISD
So are you
system.
thinking that it would be
Beyonce's dad has
or
Kids Rap
video?
Radio, where he takes all of the Shake It, Laugh It, Taffy and Shake It, Tail Feathers and low, and he does it for children, like Kids Bop. I met with Kids Bop also. They wanted to do Kids Bop cardio to do more choreographed cardio. That lady is just late, but the idea is there because they're a huge infomercial company. So I think we're going to be able to do a lot of fun stuff together. It's just a matter of
what's the
time.
best phone number to reach you at?
832-466-1406. And you can look at nightclubcardio.com.
Beyond our entire SpinGym. Take this and take a look at it.
This is absolutely perfect.
We did a big, as big a sponsorship as we could for
And just so you know.
$1 million smile.
Get a DVD.
But yeah, by the way, you could not have a better name. Tara was so cute. As soon as she came in, she goes, oh my God, if I had a girl, I would totally name her. It was so great. She's like, that is such a power name.
3 boys.
She was like, oh, like, if I ever had a girl.
But that's great. It's like
Let me tell you something really interesting. So my grandmother in the 1940s could not get her Jewish son, my uncle, into engineering school. So she legally changed the name from Feinstein to Forbes to generically make it that. So that was my dad's last name, and I was born Francine Forbes. I actually had a really weird Jewish middle name because that's what they do. My mother gave, so my middle name was Kadish. Talk about being stigmatized.
Right.
Everyone's Bobby Sue, Sue Ann, I'm Francine Kate. I'm like, really, Mom?
Yeah.
Really? Anyway, so I go through life. I'm starring in movies. I've worked on Broadway. Francine Forbes has been a lot of credits. I break my knee. I'm 32 years old. That will teach me to flirt with a guy on the top of a mountain because they skied over my skis and I torqued my knee.
Oh no.
Karma, it's a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have surgery. A year of my life goes by. I'm miserable. I keep cracking open the scar tissue. It just all sucks.
Right.
I'm done. I'm wearing a white T-shirt and nothing. A friend of mine says you should see this image consultant. He's $75. I'm like, I don't have $75 for an hour. She's just go. And sometimes that just go thing.
Yeah.
I show up to what I believe was a Keebler cookie hut. In Laurel Canyon, it was like a tree with a door.
Okay.
Out walks this wiry-haired African-American, and I'm like, oh my God, really? And he looks at me and he's like, don't ever leave the house without makeup on. You're not Julie Roberts. You're more like Sharon Stone. I get you could be a star, but you got to put some makeup on that face. I'm like, I hate you. It's not like my mother. Only. Then I walk in and he says, look, I had all my pictures. He said, your makeup is wrong. Here's the name of somebody. Get your makeup done. You don't wear red lipstick and your eyes are too dark. You don't know your colors. You're in autumn. You're not. I'm like, all right. So he gives me name after name of people I can't afford.
Right.
You should get your hair cut and colored. You should get your wardrobe done. I'm like, I get it. All right. And then he says, I don't like your name. I'm like, dude, I don't like anything about you. So he says, Francine. I know. I was already, my money's gone. I'm like, he says, Francine is too old a name. I'm like, all right, dude, let me just stop you for a second.
Who is this guy?
My mother's aunt. This is her. This is a big deal in my. He said, I don't like it. What's your street name? What's your dog's name? And I'm like, Snoopy Arrow sounds like a really bad stripper.
Snoopy Arrow.
So I was living with a guy named Tom Riley. He said, that's it. Forbes Riley, now leave.
Oh, wow.
I swear to God, the door hits me in the ass. I'm like, oh God, I'm such an idiot. I go home to Tom Riley, who was a 6'6", blonde, huge former Notre Dame football player who's got no fashion sense. And I said, I'm just lost our money. I'm sorry. I met with this guy who said I needed to do this. He said, well, I don't really like your lipstick either, and your eyes are too dark. Then he says, and you always wear those black baggy things. I'm like, he said, you should wear something a little more fitted. I'm like, you could have saved me $75, dude. Not that I would have listened to you.
Right.
But I got really pissed at him too. And then I said, well, get this, Smarty. He says, my name should be Forbes Riley. And the only thing that he's done, aside from giving me 2 beautiful children, is he looked at me and said, that's exactly who you are.
Oh, wow.
That was 22 years later, and every day somebody says exactly what you said.
It's such a great name.
So Hank Behrings, your little Keebler in a hut, I owe you so. I knew him for 60 minutes.
Wow.
And he changed my life forever.
Wow.
It's just a great story.
That is it. And the power of $75 to me, I mean, that is because, to me, that money has to exchange hands to, like, have that value, you know? I see. And it's like...
Tara, you just said something really important. That's one of the biggest lessons I've learned in all these things that I do. Everyone's like, oh, can I have a SpinGym? It's like, first of all, it's $30.
Right.
You spend $30 on a lipstick, so if I give it to you, there's no value.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is what we do as women. I always want to like make people friends with it. Here, take it. No. That's a huge lesson. The value is what you...
Well, and like, I'm the managing director of Houston, and that's the thing with membership. You know, it's like, oh, it's $290. It's $290. What do we talk about? It's dinner.
It's dinner.
I mean,
Exactly.
You know, join. I mean, this is what you get. So.
Are you loving being managing director?
She's great at it.
Now, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Why would I join? There's no eWomen's Network anymore in Tampa. It's disbanded. If there's no local, how do you get value out of your membership?
Pretty excited about that. Go ahead and tell. We kind of recognize that as a chapter, so that's why with all the buttons we did that, where we're bringing people and talking about what they do back to Houston.
She'll keep the water. You can take it.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. It's tough. That's a tough sell.
That's a good question to start talking to Sandy about. It's just hard because it's like feels like you're not getting something.
Right. I mean, you get the online access and that, and you know, and that kind of stuff, and they give you, like, you know, the chapter, you get all the Success Institute training, you know, because they want to show that value.
Got it.
But the real value is in the relationships.
All right. The value, and I also figured out something really profound, and I hope at one point next year I do get to speak. My first women's conference ever. I go to fitness conferences, I go to entrepreneur, I go to other things. Why would I go to women? I don't really like women. No, that's not true. I don't like little girls.
Right, yeah.
Because I grew up thinking that you had cute, short blonde hair and you were adorable, and he likes you and has a crush on you, and because you got blue eyes. I had a real hard time with girls. I had very few friends. But we're not girls.
Right.
Women are completely different. And we have more issues and more flaws and more fun because we are, it's different. I'm not competing with any one of you on any, man, what an eye-opening experience. I feel like, oh wow, they're really cool.
Well, yeah, and it's like, even in the chapter we got, you know, 75 people, and it's like, some people you just don't connect with. but it's still one or two frameworks
Sure.
that I'm gonna have for life. That
Hugely valuable.
I'm Tara.
Tara, I'm Ty. So nice to meet you. Yeah.
I'm Lynn.
Lynn.
Pleasure to meet you.
Marty?
Marty.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
And we didn't meet. I'm Ann Miner.
Hi, I'm Marty. Tell me your. I love this. Oh my gosh. You have a brand like this one. That's awesome. And I keep touching that. Oh yeah.
Here you go.
Absolutely.
So when you get a SpinGym, you get there's 5 workouts on here and an ab workout. You get the book, you get my big old belly, twins, and you get you also get the marketing ability.
This is the power of branding.
And place pure brand. And so like I said, 500,000 ship them all day long.
You cannot look at that card without
The
smiling.
reason why you want
That is true. What did I do? The first day I was like, oh, what did I do? I did. I had a work at home community. I'm like in the process of selling it, but I worked from home, so I made the business card as a laptop. So it's like the card, and then
Color codes,
and it's got the screen and all the little keys.
Which is great. So you already set up the beach body model.
Fun, you know.
Well, not really, a little bit.
love
and you need these. These also sell $6.99, and that's somewhat.
That's great. It's not usually what I call it, like sell 2,000 and they're probably does some things.
Here's what you need. So you have it's at $10 if you want. So this is a case, but it comes with.
Oh, wow.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's got also the complete workout charts. And a couple other things. So if you're interested in that. But I didn't think about it until just now.
This comes in colors. Oh, is that mine?
Okay.
You said you have light up disco versions too?
So I pay more?
Well, those are 25, but also different colors.
But if I had a connection to what you're doing,
Oh, absolutely. Well, here's the thing we can
There
do.
you go, Ty.
Okay. Oh, let me give
For
you.
that as a
So what I still need to
like you're doing
decide.
yours. This is
Oh, if you want gold or if you want
for tools right now. Different things like force, creative shape. You know,
black what?
that's where you make.
Oh, no, we don't do the color black yet. Black's coming out.
Black's coming?
Yeah.
So that might be better for us.
Black?
Then trying to do the green, to do this string
because she knows. I know.
and the black one. Well, I think I might be really because the string is perfect.
Yeah, that is, isn't it?
Everything's sold out. Could you send us product?
Let me just have to connect it up. So we were you were in the hotel?
What are you doing for dinner? Through Monday.
Okay.
So if I give you
Here's
an
five
extra lip balm, you're not going
and
to think it
10.
has any value?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I would. Okay.
It's just organic. I can just have it in.
I would love to give my card and I have your card as well.
Yes, we do.
So
Yeah,
is
if you want to,
this the
we're
bag
I
that
guess
you were
it's-
thinking
we're not
of the
doing
brand?
any
Yeah.
massage right now.
I
Okay.
have to go listen to
Those we can get in small
Thomas.
quantities. The
What are
back.
you doing for dinner time? Where dinner?
So if you only wanted like
before the
24 or
evening?
36 or that kind of thing.
You grab a like
Just do that.
Dallas. Like
What time is our thing tonight?
And then you can put whatever material you want inside of it.
Time for dinner.
But the great thing about this is that it holds your cell phone.
Do you do that? You have my
This
card.
is a neck wall.
So that you know.
Yeah, or shoulder, right? So you can. It's a little. You can tie it back for neck, but it's really designed for walking. So it doesn't get in your way.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That will help me.
Okay.
Let me go.
So
up to
what we're planning to do for the Friday night pajama party is have trade fair so women can do some shopping. And instead of having a name tag like this one, we're going to have
Just real quick, real quick introduction. I know you got to run, but
what time is it? Because I yelled at my Tim Thomas, who I promised to be somewhere at 2:00.
sometime we'll have to meet up again. Are you going to the party tonight? No.
Nice meeting you.
Yes,
We're going to
we'll
have dinner
follow up.
tonight and we'll follow up. Yes.
I want you to meet my brother. He lives here. And then I also have another chair. You're in Houston, right?
Yes, in Houston.
I'm going to be in Kingwood all next week.
Oh, let's get together then.
Yeah, so I'll call
Smarty
it.
Pants is weekends and
Because I have something amazing I want to talk about with charity.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Count me in for sure.
This is our first event. This is the company just born. So we're going to be at a historic, luxury hotel for the weekend, starting with the pajama party on the Friday night, workshops all day Saturday, which are, as you can see, they're for fun. This is our speaker for Saturday night dinner. She's hilarious. She's a true Canadian bestseller. Sold 5,000 copies of her book all by herself, which, anyway, she's a storyteller. We are also going to have a numerologist, a bunch of things that are outside what you would normally experience. just to get your girlfriend, your mother, your sister, your daughter, and be away from the overwhelm.
Thank you.
What are you done?
Thank you.
So I'm thinking, so here is a toy that you can absolutely improve your fitness with, which I think is a perfect fit. So what we've been talking
I told her about our
about,
Youssef Island and how we did on the beach, and yeah, very magical.
You know why? Because, well, you saw what happened. It's a girl's thing. It's all about arms. Have you played with this for real?
Yeah, you helped me out. Yes.
But while you show her, I want you to understand who this woman really is. I believe another angel brought into her life.
Okay.
She's been a CPA for 25 years. She helps women that have a need in organizing their business and their business books and their finances.
You know what? That sounds wonderful, but that isn't me.
That's not you?
That's not me.
I thought you had the CPA background.
No.
Oh,
but I do have a.
Oh, you sat down right here.
I did.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. But
Yeah.
I
Woman who
also
was
have,
here?
Yes, I have her card and everything. I want you to meet
so
her.
I'm a different person.
Yeah.
My primary business is helping companies keep the customers they already have. And that company is 26 years old.
Okay, so I thought you were a CPA and then you started this.
No.
Okay.
November 8 through
I
10,
love
2013.
How many women do you expect?
We'll sell out just over 100.
Beautiful place.
Wow.
So
Okay. So what are you thinking?
So I'm thinking, first of all, when I asked about green, I was hoping it was going to be our green. But now
Green is more of a green? Yeah, so
It's
here's
November
a little bit
8th.
more green, but it's what I'm thinking is if we had a black one with the green string. it would
We don't
be
do black.
perfect.
We do silver. Do you see silver? Well, here. Oh, sorry. We do. It's okay. No, this is the basic of silver. We do silver. We do gold, which is show
Yeah.
the gold one.
I don't have any gold. I'm going to run upstairs to get a gold one when you talk in a
Okay.
second.
You don't have a gold?
No gold.
Okay, and they're
That's all we have practically left. No,
Got
we
it.
have some up here.
Got it.
Okay.
I have gold. I also have hot pink. At the very least, hot pink is such a girl color. And I have purple, which is empowerment. So I think I do kind of like the green.
So what I was saying just when you joined us was we're going to do, instead of a name tag, we're going to do a neck wallet with your name tag on the outside. That place for your credit card, your money, your lip color and all that. Because we want them to bring their money and go shopping on the Friday night.
Yeah.
So they really will wear pajamas.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, this is actually this. I love this particular purse. I actually designed this, and I'm so bad. It took like 12 minutes. It's in my bag because you know why? Because I wear it over here. But what's interesting about this is it is nice enough for all of those things to protect it, and I like the zipper, and I always carry my SpinGyms with me. And now I just kind of keep a different SpinGym in each one, so I know I have it. I like the size and the feel. It's beautiful.
And you could shorten it up just to make it a neck wallet.
Yeah.
And you
Here's
could
the thing.
put
I can do. Yep.
somewhere there.
Well, actually, I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
you know, I am. So two things. One, I can certainly supply SpinGyms. We do a very, you can get a SpinGym for like $18 if you did 100 of them. So that's not a big deal. They can either put it into the price, or I would, and then to do like we did at USEPA, two times we did a yoga class. We do a very slow yoga stretch. It's SpinGym unwound. Here, put this in your hands for a second. Either halfway or full way. Go over your head and just lean over one side and pull. The more you pull on one side, the more you stretch here. We do an entire leg ab series. It's just really beautiful. And then it goes into Pilates, and it's very meditative because this thing spins. And I loved it. And I led everybody in a guided meditation. I'm a hypnotist and an NLP expert. It's one of the things I do. And we're just kind of, we're just connecting to ourselves, our bodies, our core, everything. We're very, very slow. It's about the here. Put your hands and close your eyes. It's about the vibration and the connection from your arms to your belly to your core. And feel that movement. How beautiful is that? And find your own inner strength and not to let it sound. And then I do a cardio class where we kick ass, we dance with this thing like we're monkeys. Because we're outfit kind of dancers, having all kind of, because it does this. And then you can do it in your room. You can take it on your walk. And why would a woman ever want to have raw fat, back fat, saggy arms? Shame on us for thinking that we had to go deep prescription colors. And there's something as simple and beautiful as that. I love the Smarty Pants. That's why I think that's the story. And if it all works, I'll come and be a guest.
So we're going to have Smarty Stuff. So this is a perfect addition to the Smarty Stuff line.
Wow.
So you could come.